How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another one of my shows. I'm here, and today I have my boy Pat Munney with me.
What's going on, everybody?
And today I wanted to I wanted to talk about um, the Blac Youngsta situation that's recently popped up on social media. Um, well, as we know that the rapper Young Dolph, he was shot and killed somewhere around a month ago, I believe it was. But uh, that ended up happening. But I guess, and since that's happened, Blac Youngsta, who we know is a known adversary of Young Dolph, he's recently did a show in Dallas where I know that he did a old diss song. I think it goes back to 2016. Shake Something, I think
Yeah,
is the
somewhere
name
around
of the
that
song.
time.
So yeah, I think he performed that song in Dallas recently, and got a lot of flack for that. But also just recently, he's released a song called "I'm Assuming," which I'm not sure if the people out there in YouTube world are familiar with, but if you aren't familiar with it, you probably need to pull it up and check it out. Just for the sake of, but I know that somewhere within the video, um, he's actually like kind of dancing by a headstone, a tombstone, or something like that.
Man,
With
that's disrespectful right there,
yeah,
man.
yeah, with the name Thornton on it, which we know is Young Dolph's actual last name. So
We don't know if
yeah,
it's his actual tombstone, but we know it's his actual name.
right. And I will be hard pressed to think that he was actually in front of the actual tombstone, but he just picked out somebody named Thornton and ran with it. But yeah, still disrespectful nonetheless. But before I continue about anything that I have to say about it, I just want to get your kind of your thoughts on it, Pat.
Well, before we get started, I want to start out by saying rest in peace to Young Dolph first, because
Word,
this is a disrespectful topic, so we got to touch on this.
word.
Uh, what I do know, they've been to it, they've been to war for a long time, and I ain't never seen no rapper do nothing like this after a death. Usually they chill out on the disrespectfulness and they keep it quiet. This man, he went to the graveyard for it. Man, he gonna lose some points for that. He
Yeah,
gonna really lose some points. He gonna lose some fans. He gonna lose some respect. So I hope he good with what comes behind this.
right.
Uh,
I mean, do you actually are you somebody that like listen to like Blac Youngsta at all? Because I don't
uh,
really fuck with him like that.
a
So
select few songs. I don't want to seem like I'm choosing sides on this, but I'm a bigger Young Dolph fan.
right. That's what's up.
You
That's
know,
what's
he was born in Chicago, so I got to give him a little respect off that right off back.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But yeah, no, I agree with you, Pat, that this is just crazy and disrespectful. We know that for the longest time in hip hop, this songs has been a part of hip hop forever, so
Yeah,
that's not
no,
nothing new. But it just trips me out that as the eras pass, it seems like the level of disrespect it keep going another notch. They
it's
keep on
crazy. Disrespect is on a new level these days,
right.
man.
And I know like not just with this situation, but I know that there's a lot of I've been hearing like a lot of the drill rappers been putting out a lot of diss songs towards each other. Fuck this person, F that person, I'm smoking on this
Smoking on
person.
me, yeah, that's number one.
you
And
know
it's some shit going on. People going to piss on people's graves now, man.
wow, wow,
They pissing on graves. But one thing I can say about Blac Youngsta, I haven't heard a peep out of him until Dolph died. It's like he start back sparking up. Now he want to start back making music, and this the first thing he come up with, man.
yeah.
I'm
No, I
kind of a fan
mean,
of him too.
I'm not somebody that like followed his music, but I know just seeing him on like social media, he seemed like kind of a troll kind of dude anyway. You know what I mean? So I guess it wouldn't be surprising that, to not hear from him, and then when some shit jump off, here he is again. You know what I
Man,
mean? So it's just funny to me. But like I said, man, the diss songs are just crazy. Again, Young Dolph, I wasn't somebody who was like a fan of his. per se. I didn't listen to his music, but once he did pass, and I started to investigate, like look into his story and find out that he was actually a very charitable dude. Invested a lot. Invested a lot in just like real estate, a whole lot of other businesses to set his family up,
That's
pretty good. So
I was about to get into that. I was gonna tell you about another video I seen. I just shared it. Young Dolph was riding through Blac Youngsta neighborhood, and he was talking about it like, man, all this money you getting, man, you ain't putting no money back in your community, man. He pulled up to his grandmother's house, the Blac Youngsta's grandma house. He like, man, look at her house, her roof about to fall off. Fix your grandma roof. Put some more money in your neighborhood, build something. He was putting some knowledge into it, but Blac Youngsta took it left.
yeah, yeah. And I don't know how much he knew of like what Dolph was doing anyway. So it's one thing to say like you ain't doing this and you ain't doing that, but how do you know what that man's doing?
Right, right.
You
But
know,
what Dolph doing, it's everywhere. You can't help but to know. It's all over the internet.
mhm.
People shouting it out.
Yeah,
So it's like you can't go unnoticed the things that Dolph doing.
right.
But like Youngster is doing, he only trolling. He only want to keep it gangster. Like it's bigger than that in life, especially when you got money, man. You gotta get back to your community.
Yeah, yeah. No, I just wish, for the sake of hip hop, for the sake of the Black community, all that we could learn to kind of separate ourselves from some of these beefs, man. Like I know that hip hop has kind of a competitive energy to it, anyways, but we got to learn how to have that energy and know when to separate when we're not in that arena no more.
That's
You know
that's
what I
that's
mean?
very true, man. But one thing I can say, I think theirs is bigger than hip hop. I think theirs is personal beef, man. Like they really don't like each other guts,
Yeah,
and this is the outcome of it. I hate to see it happen like this, but that was the outcome of it. I ain't saying that Blac Youngsta had anything to do with it, but
right.
that's what it's looking like, especially after dropping the song next to the niggas tombstone.
Yeah, yeah. And I know like Yo Gotti, he ever since Dolph had passed, I know his name was kind of wrapped up in it too. And at least with him, I know he had an album that was gonna drop, that was supposed to drop actually somewhere around the time
I
when
heard,
Dolph had passed. So he was at least honorable enough to push back the date on that,
and he's
out of
smart enough
respect.
too. And he's smart enough because some people are fans of Dolph and Yo Gotti and them. So I
Right.
mean, if you drop an album around when he just died, people like, man, fuck him. Some people might be huge Dolph fans and not want to even listen to Gotti no more. So he
Yeah.
got to give people a breather first before he let that out. So that was a smart business move right there.
No, it was. So yeah, shout out to the guys who able to put aside the BS and move in that way. Yo Gotti, I listen to, a little bit of him, and he do seem like a guy that he vibrates a little bit higher, than just your average dude. So again, shout out to him. But yeah, like I said, man, it's just tragic that with the Dolph situation. But again, Blac Youngsta and this trolling is just crazy, crazy, crazy.
Man, bro.
But I don't know what to say, man. Like I hope that, and I know that he put out a presser after the fact, after the Dallas situation, the Dallas nightclub situation, and then after the video and people taking that in, he tried to kind of put out something to calm down all of the backlash he was getting. And even in the statements that he was putting out, he didn't really seem like he was really contrite. and he was just really kind of just saying like, hey man, like I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say, and that's just what it is, so
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, I ain't trying to start a topic up too
no,
much.
go
But
ahead.
one thing I want to say is, I want to say I don't know for sure, but I want to say Gotti and Dolph was into it before even Blac Youngsta. I think it's really more of Gotti and Dolph beef than Blac Youngsta. It's making Blac Youngsta look like a foot soldier for Yo Gotti.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm not sure because I didn't follow the beef from the beginning, but yeah, as far as I know, it had started with those two, and then kind of had Blac Youngsta insert himself just because he wanted to pick a side, you know. So
Yeah.
you know, you'll have these guys, they, you know, they comfortable with being foot soldiers and looking like that. And hey,
Not a good look.
to each
Not
his
a
own. To each his own, man. But yeah, no, again, man, I'm just glad that we was able to, you know, do this show and
touch on
talk
this
about
topic.
this stuff, get it out. But before we go ahead and end this, do you have any shout outs, or I know you do music as
Oh, I
well.
got
So
plenty on, man.
yeah,
But
so
I ain't gonna hold you long for him. But
no,
shout
go
out
ahead.
shout out to my boy Ralphie, Storytime with Ralphie. Go check out his videos.
Yes, sir.
YTO Chris, YTO Fale. Shout out to myself. It might seem a little selfish, but check me out. I'm a
Yeah,
rapper. I
yeah,
make music. My name Pat Munney, but money spelled like Munney.
right.
Shout out to my big brother Rico. I'm gonna end it right there because I go on all day. You feel me?
Yeah, no, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I got to get you on some more of these, man. And chop it up some more. But yeah. Again, go check out Pat and the YTO gang, Ralph, all that. Come to you made Roscoe. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know, do the same with all that stuff. Go check out Silk and the guys over there,
So,
and I guess that's all we got.
one more thing though, Roscoe.
Yes, sir.
I want to end it by saying I personally had nothing against Blac Youngsta because it kind of seemed like we was leaning more on Dolph's side, but that's just because of the disrespect. But I want to
Yeah,
put that out here before they end. It
yeah.
was on my mind a little bit.
No, and that's a good thing to put out there too, because same with me. Like, I don't have a dog in the fight.
For
So
sure.
you know, again, it was about the disrespect, because I could care either way. You know what I mean? I just want these guys to be safe, make their money, and build without all the nonsense. So that's just me. But yeah, no, that was a good lookout, Pat.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
yeah, but again, man, come check out all the stuff that we said, and I'll holler.
Out any day, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Mhm.